Hey beautiful people, what is up and welcome back to my channel. I am Jamila and I love all things beauty. I love all things makeup, I love all things skincare, and I especially love finding high-end and luxury beauty products at bargain prices. So if learning about some tips and tricks for how to find the most expensive makeup at the best price is what you're into, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay, so this is actually my first time filming since the passing of Mel Thompson. And at this point, I think everyone knows that she's no longer with the beauty community. There's been a number of tributes to her, and it didn't feel right to just come back on camera and start filming and acting like everything is normal. Because I think Mel had such an unbelievable impact in the beauty community. Like, I've been watching Mel for a couple of years now. Ever since I got into makeup, Mel was one of the first people that I started watching. And that is because her skill was just undeniable. Like, at this point in my makeup journey, and even like a couple of years ago, I stopped watching tutorials because I kind of figured out how I liked to apply my makeup. And Mel is like one of 3 people that I still watch for makeup tutorials, because the skill that she possessed in the way that she applied eyeshadow, it was absolutely amazing. It was phenomenal to watch the way that she just created art on her eyes, and I felt like I was actually learning from her. So it's, you know, I took a couple of days because I needed to process what that meant, because not only did we lose Mel, we lost a number of people in the beauty community. There have been like personal things going on. It was just a really sad time. And I wasn't ready to deal with everything. So I was like, you know what? Let me just take a minute. And I'm glad that I did, because now I feel I can come on camera and think about Mel and honestly just smile, because I will never forget how much of an impact she's had on my beauty journey, on me learning. Every time I thought about Pat McGrath, I thought about Mel. Every time I thought about swatches, I thought about Mel. And I still will, because, you know, her legacy lives on through her videos. Now, I know her best friend Kelsey, who's on the platform, has created, or her family, one of them, there is a GoFundMe out there for her family. So if you are able to donate, I would definitely recommend that you do that. But again, watching her videos is a form of supporting the family. You don't need to feel like you need to go into your pockets to actually support her and her family. Just watch her videos. It's such a great way to show support for Mel, and the videos are great, point blank period. I have rewatched so many of her videos. Just, you know, even before all of this, I used to rewatch her videos. So if you want to support and you can't donate to the GoFundMe, definitely rewatch her videos. But I say all that to say, Mel will be truly missed in this community, and never forgotten. Never ever forgotten. So without further ado, I want to transition into today's video, which is me talking about my trash. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys the beauty products that I've emptied in the past. Honestly, it's been a couple of months. I'll need to look to see when was the last time I did this, because I've been collecting this for months. And I'm really excited to do this video because I have been feeling so cluttered in my space with my beauty products. I have so much beauty products coming in and not enough beauty products going out. So this is kind of like the kickoff video in my collection and declutter series. So I'm gonna show you all my garbage first, and then I'm gonna go through each of the categories of makeup that I have and really think about what I want to declutter. So I'm gonna show you all what I have. I'm gonna declutter some of the things from each category and hopefully create some space so I feel a little bit lighter, and, you know, just get rid of products that I'm not using. So without further ado, let's dive into my empties video. So I have all of my products in a CCO bag. And that's because I used to go to the CCO so frequently that I had so many bags. But yeah, this is all of my garbage here. So I'm just gonna go through, give you guys a quick review of each product, let you know if I'm planning or not planning on repurchasing it. Most of these products I won't repurchase immediately because I have so much backups of backups that I need to like, I need to just relax myself a little bit. All right. So the first product is this hyaluronic acid. This is by the brand It's Skin. Now this was a hyaluronic acid I found in TJ Maxx. I think it was like $3.99 or something. It was really, really cheap. Initially when I tried this, I didn't like it because it's very fragranced. Like, if you don't like perfume or fragrance, you are going to hate this because it's a strong fragrance and it sits on your skin. And considering that this is a serum that you have to let seep into your skin, you will notice the fragrance. So on first application, I was like, oh, hell no. Now, I have acne prone sensitive skin, so I was like, this is not gonna work. But I kept using it. I actually finished it up, and it didn't have any adverse reactions on my skin. Like, the fragrance didn't really bother me. But I do still think that it's too fragranced of a hyaluronic acid, so I'm not going to be repurchasing it. And most of the products that y'all are going to see are skincare because those just finish up a lot faster than my makeup. So the next product is a moisturizer from First Aid Beauty. This is the Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer. This is my absolute favorite moisturizer. I have finished so many bottles of this because it's perfection. I do have another one of these that I haven't opened yet, but once that one is finished, I will be repurchasing another one of these because I haven't found a moisturizer that I love as much as that one yet. The next product is the CeraVe Acne Foaming Cream Cleanser. This is a benzoyl peroxide face wash. Well, you can use it for your face and your body. So if you have acne prone skin, benzoyl peroxide is a common chemical that's used to help treat acne. And I have always used a benzoyl peroxide wash in my routine for like the past 3, 4, actually probably like 5 years. And I love benzoyl peroxide. Now, it is extremely drying, and it does most have like a bleaching agent to get rid of the dark spots, and the strength can vary. Now, this one from CeraVe is a 4% benzoyl peroxide wash. I typically use 10%, which is the maximum strength. And I definitely did not like this one. One, because it felt more like a gel cream-like texture than a foaming cleanser. So I didn't like the texture of it. I also feel like it didn't really do much to help fight my acne. So if you are sensitive to the 10% benzoyl peroxide and you need something that's a little bit gentler, maybe this will work for you. But this, I just didn't like the texture. I didn't think it did anything. Not for me. Now, the next thing is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid Toning Solution. So this is 7% glycolic acid. I absolutely love this toner. I use this every night after washing my face and whatnot. And I do think that this is a great, gentle exfoliating toner. Now, if you do have more sensitive skin, it might be a little bit too harsh for you. But I haven't had any issues since I've been using this. So I definitely would recommend. And I already did purchase a backup of this, which is in my bathroom right now. And it's like quarter way through. Sticking with First Aid Beauty, there is a pattern here. You guys can tell I love this brand. I have another empty of the Daily Moisturizer. So I have 2 of those. And that's just to show you guys how much I love this product and how much I use this product. At this point, I would say that I finished maybe 10 of those in my like lifespan of using it. And then the other First Aid Beauty product is their Gentle Foaming Face Cleanser. Now, this cleanser I purchased at TJ Maxx for $7.99, and that is the best $7.99 I've ever spent. Like, I love this cleanser. I do have a backup of it. I haven't opened it just yet because I'm running through a couple other cleansers, but I love this. It has such a nice foam when you actually apply it to the skin. You only need a little bit. Like, you can go very ham very quickly on this and waste a lot of product. So when you pump, you only need a little bit. And I think that this does such an amazing job at cleaning the skin without leaving the skin stripped. I find that a lot of cleansers that do a really good job at cleaning the skin can leave you feeling really tight and dry and stripped. And this doesn't do that. It's extremely gentle, does a great job at cleansing, and still leaves your skin hydrated. Another product that I'm obsessed with and is in my skincare routine, well, my morning skincare routine, is the Clinique Moisture Surge Hydrating Supercharged Concentrate. And I finished 2 bottles of this. And the other one that I'm currently using is halfway done. This is my absolute favorite morning serum. Every morning after I'm done washing my face, this is the first product that I put on, just to add a little bit of hydration back into the face. And what I love about this product is that it sinks into the skin really nicely so that you can apply makeup and other products on top of it without there being sort of a greasy layer. It literally just sinks in. It doesn't feel like you have something just sitting on top of your face. This is another product I've been using for, I want to say like 3-ish years at this point. And I've bought so many of these. So this is definitely one that will stay in my routine. Like I said, I'm using one right now and I have another backup. So once both of those are done, I will repurchase another one of these. Or if I find them on sale. If I find a product on sale that I know I use in my routine, I'll buy it. Just saying. Okay, so the next product in my little garbage bag is the L'Oreal Micellar Cleansing Water. This is just your basic micellar water. I purchased this at Marshall's for $3.99. This is actually a really nice, really nice micellar water. I think this is probably my favorite brand when it comes to micellar waters. That's a strong statement. Like top 3. I'll give it top 3. But I love how this performs. It's a micellar water. You all know how it works. There's nothing else I can really add. Oh, and I should probably say, I only really use micellar water in my routine to take off my eye makeup. Like, I usually go in with a double cleanse. Well, I always go in with a double cleanse. But then I like to take a cotton pad, add some micellar water onto it, and just rest it on my eyes to get rid of any, like, mascara or anything else that just kind of lingers from the cleanse. The next product, which I've raved about in a number of videos, is the Niacinamide toner from Good Molecules. This toner is life. If I have to recommend one product from the Good Molecules brand, it's the Niacinamide toner. This did wonders for my skin in terms of making it just look brighter and healthier. And I love this product. I will say that you do get the best results when you use this morning and night every day. And I found that now that I only use it in the morning and I use the ordinary glycolic acid toner at night, that my skin doesn't have the same brightness to it as it did when I was using it both morning and night. But it's okay. It's totally fine. But I love this. I already have one. It's in my bathroom. I'm using it right now. And I think I have a backup for that one as well. And this I do think is going to be a product that I will keep repurchasing as my backups finish. And sticking with Good Molecules, I do have 2 serums that I finished. I finished the Discoloration Correcting Serum, as well as the Good Molecules Hyaluronic Acid. Now, I do believe I have backups of both of these serums because I purchased the Good Molecules and Beautylish collab box. So I do have them. For the hyaluronic acid, love it. Absolute favorite hyaluronic acid that I've tried so far. So I'm really glad that I have a backup because I will be using it. And I probably will purchase another one after that one is finished. Because I do think that this is a really nice serum that sinks into the skin really nicely. It is a little bit thick from like morning application, but it's perfect for night. And it's thinner than the Ordinary's consistency, which I appreciate, as well as the It Skin, which I finished. I like the consistency of this better than both of those. As for the Discoloration Serum, I struggled with this one because I couldn't tell if it was working or not. I have, like I've said before, I have prescription products, mainly retinol, a prescription retinol in my routine that helps fade like acne scars and whatnot. So given that I have that in my routine, I honestly wasn't sure what this added. So this, I don't think that this is going to be a product that I keep repurchasing. Like I said, I do have a backup because it came in the Beautylish collab box, so I'll use it because I have it. But I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like it might have done something, but it also might not have. And I don't know if I can keep buying something on a maybe, maybe not. Last 2 skincare products, and then we just have 2 makeup products. So the next skincare product that I finished was the e.l.f. Illuminating Eye Cream. This is my absolute favorite eye cream. Completely empty. Love this stuff. I was able to find this at TJ Maxx for $2.99, so I did repurchase it because I couldn't find it for a while, and I was like, no. Now I have a number of eye creams in my collection, so I do want to try to go through some of those, even though I feel like this is the best one that I've tried. But I probably will keep repurchasing this unless some of those other ones work miracles. But so far, this is the only one that I found that actually does a good job with my under eyes. And I should say this, my under eyes aren't dark per se, but I do like eye creams that give it a little bit of hydration and a little bit of plumpness, because once you've worn makeup all day and you've cleansed everything, you know, the skin under your eyes are very, very sensitive, so I think it needs a little extra hydration. So that's what I look for in an eye cream. Not necessarily one that claims to brighten my under eyes, because I don't necessarily need it. And the last skincare product I have is this sample size of the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. Now I have many samples of these. The full size product of this is $103. $103. And I do have a full size bottle that I got for free at the CCO. Now this as a serum is like magic. I don't know what the hell is in this bottle, but it works really, really well. So I will use the samples that I have. I will use the free full size bottle that I have. Would I repurchase this at full price? Nah. Even though I think there's magic in this bottle, I don't think I could bring myself to pay $103 for it. So if you can get it for free at the CCO, or if you can get multiple samples, you will be set for like a full year plus. Just saying, you don't need a ton. The last two products in my Empties are makeup products. The first one is the e.l.f. Camel Concealer. This is in the shade Deep Chestnut. This concealer is perfect if you have oily skin. It's a very, very matte concealer. This actually reminds me a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape. So if you like the Tarte Shape Tape formula, you will love this. Now, I didn't actually use this for my under eye area. I use this concealer to carve out my eyebrows. This is my favorite concealer for carving out my eyebrows. I actually did purchase a new one in this, even though I have too many concealers. But because I found that this shade and this texture works best for carving out my eyebrows, this is the one that I go with. I also think that this works really well for priming your lids, especially because it's a matte formula. You don't experience any creasing or anything with it. So one of my favorite concealers, hands down. And the last product that I have to talk to you guys about is the Ulta Beauty Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso. This is one of my favorite brow pencils. This is significantly cheaper than the ABH and the Benefit. This is originally $10, but you can usually get it on sale for like 50% off, so you pay $5 for it. I will say that I think that it's more comparable to the ABH brow wiz than it is to Benefit. So if you prefer ABH, you might want to try this as an alternative. It definitely does not have the same amount of product, and I found that I run through those brow pencils a lot faster than the ABH or the Benefit. So just something to consider. But at $5 to $10 versus $24, I don't know. You weigh the odds. You do the math. Okay, so those were all of the products that I had to share with you guys. Those were all of my Empties. Like I said, I've been collecting this for a couple of months at this point, and I'm very happy to finally get rid of all of this and really start my declutter series. Now, if you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this content and you want to see more content from me. Leave a comment down below letting me know how you are planning to, you know, refresh your life in fall or whatever the case is. And as always, I love you guys. I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.